Hi everybody, welcome. 31 in an instant. What's up, Evergood? Yeah, you're first. What's up, brother? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome, young and old and new and consistent. I'd like to welcome all the people looking to see some amazing pins tonight. I got some great pins on the horizon. And yes, we have a brand new setup here. And I want to ask you what you think. Good evening, everyone. I want to keep welcoming everyone in to tonight's stream. I got my popcorn. You got yours? I'm wearing gloves so that when I'm done eating popcorn, we can just take the gloves off and be ready to hold the pins. Okay? So let me tell you guys a little story about just a passionate, nerdy guy who stumbled upon this weird, random, but amazing trend of independent pin making on Instagram. And when he stumbled upon these amazing little pieces of fun and like nostalgia, memory, just good feeling, he couldn't believe what he had found, that he had somehow kind of conjured this, I don't know, universe that was so necessary in his life at the time. And, you know, at the beginning, hi, Mame. At the beginning, holy shit, we got 54 people. What's up, everybody? In the beginning, it was really simple. I'm talking about me. I found a pin and I bought it. And that was it. I had already been collecting pins for so long. This was last year. This was about this time last year. Galleries 88 had a show. I went down to the show. And that was pretty much it after that. At the time, I had found this pin maker who was making Street Fighter pins. As y'all know, I like Street Fighter. Found some Street Fighter pins. Found a Chun-Li pin that I really liked. Actually, let's show you the said Chun-Li pin. Chun-Li pin. So cool. Amazing that someone had made an awesome Chun-Li pin. Right? So, I ordered it, and I got it. And I got this, and I got a powdered toast man, I believe. Something else. But the moment that I took it out of its bag, off its card, as soon as I pulled it, the whole thing came off. Now, that's not normal, and I knew that at the very beginning. This is that, like, this is not normal, right? So I was like, okay, let me just email and see what's up. I commented, and there was no reply to my email, no reply to my comment. I was like, alright, well that's annoying. A couple weeks passed, and I was very tired of it, and there were some other pins that they had, and I thought, you know what, this has got to be a fluke. It's got to be something that, like, you know, it's once, like, I'm a forgiving person, you guys. Like, I want it all. I hate having to do this. I hate that I am pushed to this. And I feel like I'm the bad guy. No. I'm looking out for all the other people that invest their time, money, and energy into making pins and buying pins and being involved in this pin thing and this pin community and want to be a part of it and not just make a quick fucking buck with as many wholesale things or as many fucking cheap one-off sales that you can. Not giving a shit about your community. Anyway, I'm digressing. I digress. Getting off topic. Yeah, the gloves are on because I'm touching these shitty fucking pins with the popcorn gloves. Because that's how I feel about this quality of work. Anyway, I don't get a reply, and I decide, you know what? I'm going to forgive them. I'm going to order again. And I ordered again. And the Chun-Li that I got was flawed. It had a little scuff mark in it. Not unlike this one that has a little bit in it. So I traded it. Because after that, I realized my E-Honda that I got with it also has a scuff mark on the face. And the Nakatomi Tower pen that I showed in the beginning also has a scuff on it. I'm not going to show them again. I mean, that's it. Just trust me. I'm not lying to anybody here about what I'm seeing on this. I've had so many makers that I have approached that have replaced my things, starting with Up the Pups. Next on the list was... who else has done that? Now I'm drawing a blank in this moment, but there are so many great people who have come through for me in the clutch that have Farts by Dallas and Shy Human Effects. Who else? Get Rich Slowco. All it takes, and it's simple. It's a simple matter of communication. So anyway, let's cut to today. 70 viewers. Wow. Hi, everybody. I haven't been seeing this for a while. Okay, I've unfollowed them. I just don't fuck with them anymore. I haven't bought their pins since this order. Nothing. I've traded most of them away. The only reason I keep Nakatomi and the only reason I keep E-Honda. Who else has made an E-Honda pin? If anybody else has seen an E-Honda pin, please tell me. I would like it. And as for this, Nakatomi Tower, I used to actually work in Nakatomi Tower. So, it's close to my heart. I'm not just going to give away a pin that actually means something to me when I see it, personally. So, I've kept this piece of shit. I'm not reading any of your comments right now, so I apologize. I'm just cutting to the chase on the story. Because we want to review some pins, and I don't want to disappoint all the makers who are in the house to see their pins reviewed. I'm not trying to have this eat up all the time. But this is important. It's a principle and it's a value thing. And I was shocked at how it ended up going to right before this stream today. At the end of today, I'll get there. So somebody I follow that reposts other people's pins had reposted their pins. And you know what? I clicked on it and went to their page just to see what the fuck was up. Because Curious Cat wanted to see. I'm curious on how they're doing. Because I care. I want to come back. I wanted to come back today. Weird. And I wrote and I said, yo. They said, hi, how can we help you? I was like, oh my god, by replying you've helped me. This is a DM. And I explained my entire situation as rationally, as logically as I could, and told them honestly what I expected. I wanted them to replace my pins if they could, and just know about this, and understand that you had a customer that you lost, that I'm trying to give you a second chance. And the reaction was that of, I will give you the chance to buy more of my pens with a discount, instead of the automatic, let me send you whatever I feel will be enough to make up for and incentivize you to come back to me again and maybe be a customer and maybe thank you for giving me a second chance, because we went over some changes. We have new customer service, and I was like, okay, I get that, but you're not even acknowledging that you totally ignored my email. Not even my email that I sent. You have the email. You have the email. You even said you knew when the last time I emailed you was, and you never consciously, knowingly responded to that that is a big fuck you anyway. So fuck you anyway. And at this point today, I told him exactly what I wanted, and it still wasn't clear enough to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm blocking you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to see what else you have to say to me, your bullshit. And that's when I put it up. And that's when it started. And then, as I approached the end of my regular workday, I caught a comment at the late end of the comments from, I think, the guy who runs it. Reggie. My first bong was named Reggie, so that's cute. Dude, if you want to have beef over this, it's your beef, not mine. Because, let me tell you what, this is nothing to get your panties in a twist over if you're a big dude and you're a big dog and I'm in LA and I shouldn't be whatever, okay? Because I'm not afraid of any of my vocality or any of my opinion, because you have one too, and you voiced yours today poorly. And this is now my platform to do with what I please, because now I have 68 people who want to know what the fuck is up with your bullshit and why I want to create this Pindex for people like you and entities like you who do all the amazingly great people who I fuck with and who are my family in this pin community, who are here in this chat room right now, who I love and will give my money to gladly, and who will totally communicate with me and share with me and appreciate the fact that I return and I come back. Look, there are a lot of makers who I only have one pin of. And makers out there, I'm rooting for y'all to make a pin that I want. I am. I want more of your pins, and I support you and I love you. But if you don't have pins that really spark my shit and get in my, how can I, you know what I mean? And I recently had people approach me that I told them straight up, and I'm always brutally honest with everybody in y'all. Almost to the point where that's why I'm isolated and alienated, and that's how I found this shit, because like I'm into it. Nobody else I fucking know. Nobody. But now they are. Now people see, you know? Anyway. The thing about it is that just because your pen doesn't strike my fancy doesn't mean I wouldn't take it. It just means that, because I had someone ask if I would review it, and I was like, sure, but I'm not into what it is. It's not my thing, so I'm not going to be able to embellish on it like it was Aladdin, or it was something that is close to my heart, like this DDP pin we're going to get into from 123 Pins, or the Booty Sweat pin, or any of the Nightmare Before Xmas pins from Butcher Vision, or the West Side Creeps from Jad Dovey, or the Scary Terry, or the Grandstanding from Poor Sport, or either of the other two of the Get Rich Slow Co. Full Metal pins. All these pins, I've either had something to do with putting my money in or putting my effort into having them given to me in some way, okay? And I appreciate the ones that were given to me, and you know that I value the ones that I purchased, because that's how I fuck with it. That's my shit, and that's how I show my love. By reaching out and saying, hey, your shit fucked up, man, can I get a replacement? And you don't even acknowledge me until a DM a year later where I try to give you a second chance, and you don't even acknowledge the ignoring of the first email. Inattentive, totally bad. Anyway, I'm gonna have a couple more bites of popcorn, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Look, I'm stoned as fuck too. I'm gonna say it. I've been taking key fits tonight. I'm listening in to my Chopin radio, okay? Look, people have gone over and above for me at no incentive or goodness for their own. They've just given the Midnight Society, BB Create, Evergood Merch, Steez McGee, Get Rich Slow Co., Bunsen Bean. I can't even tell you, the list goes on and on. I Saw a Dino. I mean, like, I can't even tell you. Sumo 13, Farts by Dallas. You guys, the list is on and on of the grace and the amount of overwhelming support that I've received from the makers that I also collect and love. It's mutual, and I hate to have like a little crushy moment here, but that's why I do this. That's why I do this, and I say these things, and I put my fucking face and myself and my name out there, because I don't give a fuck. I'm not afraid. Fuck it. It's pins. What the fuck? Learn how to take care of your own shit, and I wouldn't have to worry about this shit, man. It's fucking horrible when you have a place like Abandoned Ship Apparel, Made by Cooper, Curio Mill, who are only really in it for the fucking moolah. That's it, and you can totally tell. And I'm sorry, like, the contest. I mean, like, sure, go ahead, get your free pens on. That's great. He just needs to drum up some attention for himself because he's fucking showing how bad his shit is too. All right. PB, what's up? Anyway, let's get into some pins. I had to change the setup here though because my really awesome lighting is gone. I don't have the awesome lighting anymore. So that's kind of a bummer. We're gonna start with the other Get Rich. So Alex sent me these hard enamel, both hard enamel, okay? I got you, Limelight, don't worry. I got you. Y'all ain't gotta worry. Y'all just tell me what you want. Look at this beautiful pen. Warface. Beautiful pen. Magnificent. The light is interesting in this room now, huh? Just great. All the colors pop, the blue eyes, the red tongue, the gums even, you know? Let me put this back on the board and then I can really zoom in on it, right? I don't have my pencil handy, but the ears, even the smallest of lines in the inner ear, teeth, mouth, eyebrows, hair. I mean, I know I'm being redundant here, but the detail. Then the standard issue jelly donut, the glitter in the center, psh, bomb. I mean, that's really the real reason you know I had to have it. If not because I needed to complete the set, but because it's got the sickest center glitter of any donut pin I've ever seen. I've never seen one that's like that. So there you go. Both of these are a part of another set that I featured the other two on that you can get on a good deal on Get Rich. Like, he's got a package deal you can get all four for really cheap. I think like under 30 maybe or something right around that, which is great for all four pens. It's usually running at about 50 bucks probably total. This is running probably about 35, I guess. I think so. I think he does free shipping on it too. It could be. Moving on. I was lucky enough to get to do a trade with Poor Sport. Sent him a couple pens and they sent back the Scary Terry Pumpkin, which I kind of want to name Jacko Terry or Scary Lantern or something different than just Scary Terry, only because like it's a special Scary Terry. But it's soft enamel, double post. You just got, I mean, it's perfect for Halloween coming up. I had to have it, right? And then grandstanding, the grandstand White House here, perfect to go with my political ensembles. You know, had to mount that up, put it on the board with the rest of them. So thank you, Poor Sport, for these. I don't know if they have. Nope. Oh yeah. Oh, and hate to make it to you, bro, man. I got one of 100 too. I think you posted something about that. Maybe it was somebody else, but I thought it was this. He might have had a little bit of an issue with the printer who accidentally put 1 out of 100 on all of them. That could happen. I can see that happening. Down to my newest favorite. Oh, the West Side Creeps by my man Jad Dovey. So awesome. I love it. Had to have it. And I think it's almost sold out. So if you're into it, you should go get it right now. Soft enamel, double posted. It's just amazing. That Prey 2 Crom, Jad Dovey. Boom. It's just amazing, I think. I mean, I used to work at New Line. Come on. Had to have it. My brother's a bigger fan. I should have got him one, but fuck it. I wanted this. He can borrow it whenever. This is a non-trading pen. This is a pen for life. You know, this is one of those fun pens for life. I gotta have this. Gotta rep the 213, the 310, the 323, the 818. Gotta rep it all. And then on top of him, we got the Butchavisions. A few of his Nightmare characters. I couldn't afford to pop them all, but he was dope enough to give me this barrel and then this zombie chick 3D glasses zombie chick, but I had to have Sally. I collect Sally, so the Sally is so dope. It's kind of, in a heart shape, so works. Double posted, black metal, standard issue, Butchavision. Quality you can count on in Butchavision. Got the standard X. Got his standard X in all of them to mark that it's Butch. Love it. The barrel, Dr. Finkelstein, yes. It's just a fun pin. It's gonna be a fun pin to have at Halloween, And it would go great with Moving Silences, Simpsons mashups. Partner them up with Mr. Burns, Finkelstein, and Marge Sally. He's also got the barrel too, the Ralph barrel, Ralphie. And this was awesome of him to just throw this in for shits and gigs. Yeah, Butchavision has mad sales. Butchavision is like, if you don't know who Butch is, he's been around a long time. So back when I first got into it, he and Pizza Boys and Mess Syndicate and a couple other makers had a little pop-up shop on Melrose, and I went and checked it out and introduced myself and met them, and I was like, yo, I love y'all's work. I was under a different screen name then. I was under Rai Joe Gurr, my real screen name. So I was like, yeah, this is me. I'm totally into this pen shit. I love it. I love what you do. I'm so happy to meet you. Butch had driven up from New Orleans. Like, it was so cool. And I was just so cool to meet the man, the myth, the legend, Butchavision, Like, it was so dope to get, he hooked me up so good. It was so awesome to meet him and everything. Like, and that's when I learned of Pizza Boys that day. Picked up some dope Pizza Boy shit. This was like last October maybe, or September. I can't remember. They'll be able to tell you though. All right, moving over to 123 pins is Bang, DDP Bang with the glitter and the diamond. Okay, so let me tell you a quick story about first 123 and then me and DDP. So when I first saw this on 123's page, he was putting it out as something that was going to be an exclusive edition to the Wrestle Crate. And in the caption, it said something like, I believe he said something like, not sure if I'm going to get any, don't really know if there's going to be any left, so if you want one, you got to get the Wrestle Crate. And I was a little upset by that, because I'm like, okay, well, I don't really want to buy the box, because I'm not into boxes, first of all. I think boxes are a rip-off, and I think boxes, he was using it for marketing, which I totally understand. So, and they can be great for that, if you're in a good box. But I've never had a Wrestle Crate box. So anyway, the long story short of it is, I kind of gave him a little hard time for posting the pin without us being able to get it. I was like, look, man, this is a long time ago. Obviously, I have the pin. We're cool now. Like, everything's cool now. But the thing about it is I was like, this, and I'm going to get to it. The thing was, I was like, yo, when I see a pin on your page that I want and I can't get it unless I do something else with somebody else, that disappoints me, because that means you're not allowing me what I want from you. And you're telling me that I have to go buy something from somebody else instead of the person I want to give my money to, which is you, to get what I want from you. And I think he understood that, and we got that. And then he was like, yo, I get that. And I told him why I wanted this pin so bad. And here's that other story. When I first moved to LA, I had a friend that I was automatically friends with who was really good friends with DDP and his girlfriend. And I got to hang out and meet and become kind of friends with DDP. It was kind of cool because he was huge into yoga and I wanted to get into yoga, and it was just really cool to meet somebody I looked up to when I was a kid and all that. Diamond Dallas Page, it was cool. I celebrated his like 44th birthday. It was so cool. Y'all know my number is 44, and it was just really cool. Anyway, when I saw this pin, I was like, oh my god, I'd love to get this and get it to DDP and give it to DDP. I'm sure I could find a way to get it to DDP. I have a way. I know I could. And I hit him up. I was like, that's why. I really want one for DDP. I want to get one for DDP, dude. Can you hook me up? And he was like, man, I don't know. I got to wait till I get it. I was like, all right. So I was a little brat, and I kind of ignored him. I unfollowed him and like a little brat. But since then, he's joined the stream, and we've discussed, and I think that he understands that I apologize for that. I believe I've refollowed him. I love his work. I bought this pen because I'm going to give it to DDP, and I want him to know that it's going to DDP. This pen is going to Diamond Dallas Page, and in some way, somehow, I hope to eventually get a good picture of DDP with this pen for you, and that's my big apology, dude. So there it is. I just want you to know I love your work, and if I can't get it, it makes me upset because I want it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So much love, 123 pens. This is a great pen. If you like DDP, I wanted to do it on Friday with the others, but I wanted to keep that nostalgia. Self high five, man. Yeah, self high five. Gotta give yourself high five. Like, DDP is such an amazing soul. I just want y'all to know that. DDP is like one of those special people in life, and I'm so blessed to have met him and know his spirit. Like, there's a reason why I looked up to him as a wrestler in fake wrestling, because I knew there was something better on the inside of that man, and it was just nice to end up confirming that, you know. So anyway, bang, love it. The glitter in the middle, the glove straps, it's just one of those had to have it. So bang, woo. So Bunsen Bean, I think they know I'm a big fan of Tropic Thunder. Got this booty sweat pin. Nobody else has it. The Miners 49ers on top of something that nobody else does again. Had a conversation with them outside of Galleries 88, and we're talking, and they're like, you know, like, we don't really want to do something somebody else has already done, because it's like, if they've done it well, then why do we need to go and do it? It's like, yo, it's been done. And I'm like, yeah, I feel that. And I'm like, y'all do so many great things that nobody else has done, and that's what I love about you. You're so unique. Your work is flawless. Really, the design is flawless. The work is flawless. Look at how small the Alpha Chinos is. Energy drink. I mean, like, bam. This is so clean. So clean. Booty sweat. Just gonna drink some of this booty sweat I picked up in Da Nang. It's fantastic. It goes really good with my Les Grossman from Under the Penfluence. And there you have it, guys. Those are the pins for the evening. Sorry, I'm just resetting up here. So yeah. Hopefully the setup was okay on this. Hopefully everything's been good enough. You can still see stuff. I don't even know if 1, 2, 3 is even in here. I haven't even looked at it. Yeah, alright, it's all good, bro. Glad you dig it. I love it, man. I'm so glad to see it in person. I'm so happy to see it in person. It's a great pin. If they have any more left, dude, I hope you sell out of them soon, man. It's a great pin. Pizza Boys and Steve's got something in the works. Okay. Yeah, Limelight's gonna be in LA. No, I don't think the teeth glow on Beryl. No, the teeth don't glow on Beryl. Yeah, the zombie chick is pretty cool. It was just a cool little addition from him. He does that. He throws in little extras. So do the Pizza Boys. You know, extras are always great. They're incentives. They're like, it's when you shake somebody's hand, and if it's a really good handshake, and then they pull you in for the hug because you really want it, and you're like, yeah, man, that was good. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good deal. That's a good partnership. We're really partners on this. You know? Never trust a Greyjoy, because they don't shake your hand. Drank too much booty sweat. So, I believe tomorrow is Star Wars, so let's show off some of the Star Wars pins for tomorrow. Where are they? Where did we... Oh, yeah, they were. Got a lot of Star Wars pins tomorrow, unlike last week. I'm gonna do this the same way I just showed off these. Bam! That's what we're looking at tomorrow, guys. A nice little lineup. Yeah, we lost almost 50% of the crowd after I stopped with the drama and got to the pins. Wow, guys, it really does show you, like, people's pettiness and, like, shallow, like, desire to know, like, the beef, and, like, I'm not trying to spill the beef. What I'm trying to do is make everyone understand what they're fucking with when they give their money to Pinship. That's all. So, that's it. Now you know. My experience is my experience. It might not be yours, but mine was pretty fucking terrible. And I gotta say, if you continue to fuck with them and promote them and support them, I can't fuck with you, and I'm sorry. It's who you keep your company with, and it's who you also support and promote and like, and the company you keep speaks so highly of you, and that's why my company is my dogs and my really close-knit friends that I don't hardly see anymore because they're just on another coast, and my pin community and my fucking really tight-knit LA crew. That's it. You know, you gotta keep your circle small because not everybody's out to help. Most people are out to harm. So you got to, I'm a positive guy. Look, I'm a positive person, but it gets down to the point where you can only be so positive in the face of someone looking to take advantage of not just you, but others. And how you react to that and how you respond to it and work around it and try to not only prevent it from happening to yourself, but the many others, is what speaks of character, I think. So that's it. You can call it what you will, you can say whatever. I always try to be as transparent as possible on my reasoning and all my shit. He wants me to post the direct messages. I'm not gonna do that because it is not appropriate for me to share my passion and my personal shit with him, with you guys, because I got off the handle on it. Because it's pissed me off and it's been over a year, and the fact that you ignore an email after a year is the bottom line. Sorry, fuck you. And you still won't acknowledge it. That's it. Bill with my homies. Yeah, Shapeshifter. Bill with my homies, yo. Oh, I know it gets better. Look. Thank you, Tessa. I know. Jose, I love you, man. Alright, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow for a lot of BB Create, some Shifty, some Shitluck, and a VM vending machine death. Yes. Alright. Peace, love, and yarg. And, namaste. There's the scuff. There's the other one. Right there. This scratches me. Scratches me. That is something else. Anyway, just footnotes.